control your behavior, counselor. I had some bad fish for lunch.
Mr. Satan, you've had a long-standing feud with God, correct?
No, I love God.
You love God.
Very much. God made me.
Okay, you say God made you.
God did make me. It says so in the Bible.
I know about the Bible, Mr. Satan. It also says in the Bible, in Matthew, I believe in Matthew, it says a good tree cannot bear bad fruit, correct?
Correct.
So, are you saying that you are good, or are you saying that God is bad?
I would never say that God is bad.
So then are you telling this court that you're good?
I don't know. Are you good, counselor?
That's not what I asked you.
I'm sorry.
Just answer the question.
I don't believe in good and bad. What I believe in is the truth.
Fine. According to Job and Nehemiah, God created you in the first 3 days. True?
True.
You were an angel.
True.
You were present when God created earth.
True.
Then God created man and gave him, not you, dominion over the earth. True?
True.
You were in fact ordered by God to serve man. True?
True.
According to Genesis and Ezekiel, you then tempted Eve to eat the apple in order to prove to God that he had made an error in giving man dominion over the earth. At which point, according to Luke, you then fell from heaven like lightning and became God's adversary. And ever since that day, you have competed for souls with God in order to prove the point that man is not worthy to rule over the earth. Isn't that true, Mr. Satan?
I don't compete with God. God competes with himself.
That's not what I asked you.
I'm trying to answer your question.
No, you are not trying to answer my question.
Your Honor, I'm trying to form a response
Let
here.
him answer, Cunningham.
Your Honor.
Quiet!
Proceed.
Thank you. Look, I didn't make you people. God did, okay? But there was a design flaw in the creation. He gave you free will. And to balance that out, you were designed to self-correct. But unlike the free will muscle, the self-correct muscle is not a particular favorite of the Homo sapiens. I'd say free will falls somewhere between, I'd say self-correct falls somewhere between colonoscopy and firing squad on most people's holiday wish lists. At any rate, the truth is, I don't have to actively compete for human souls. I don't have to lull, tempt, flatter, or deceive, because with God at the helm and you people running around wreaking havoc, I'll be honest, I spend most of my time on a sofa watching 1-hour dramas on HBO.
And what? Getting tossed out of heaven? That didn't bother you at all?
There's a concept, Cunningham, called playing the cards you are dealt. One can either accept that concept, or one can slowly lose their heart, mind, and soul. I really wish I could be of more help, but that's all it comes down to.
Is that so?
I'm just a fallen angel trying to keep my dick hard in a monotheistic society. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Your Honor, this witness is clearly lying. I move his entire testimony to be struck from the record.
I'll not allow that. Sorry. You conjured him. What comes out of his mouth is your responsibility.
But he's obviously lying.
You want to expand your consciousness, counselor.
Your Honor.
Unless you have another question, Cunningham, I suggest you back down now.
But
Forward or back? You've been instructed. Now what will it be?
why do you love God, Mr. Satan?
Oh, what's not to love?
Specifically, Mr. Satan, what specifically do you love about God?
Ooh, I don't know where to begin.
Pick a spot.
I love God because he's all powerful and all forgiving. I love God because his justice is perfect. I love God because God loves me.
God loves you.
Very much. Gift basket at Christmas, Hallmark greeting cards on all major holidays.
Stop it! If God loves you, then why did he throw you out of his kingdom?
He didn't throw me out. I left.
That's not what it says in the Bible.
Yeah, you're right. They fudged that part. But that's only because you people really only respond to fear and a threat. If they told you straight up that there's no locks to the gates of heaven, then you people would have no incentive to even try to be halfway decent.
In other words, God lied.
God didn't write the Bible. You do know that, right?
Of course, I know that.
Then why would you say God lied?
Mr. Satan, does God love Judas Iscariot? Yes or no?
God loves everybody.
And yet Judas is in hell. So what use is God's love to Judas if my client is allowed to languish in damnation?
Your client is free to leave whenever he wants to. In fact, I wish he would. I could use the room.
That's not true, and you know it.
Look, maybe you should sit down, catch your
The
breath.
real truth is that God's love for us is conditional. Isn't that right? You failed to meet God's conditions, and he threw you in the trash. Judas failed, and he's in a catatonic stupor.
Your client succumbed to despair.
Yes. And if human despair is so powerful as to render God powerless over it, then what does that say about God? It says one of two things, Mr. Satan. Either God's not all-powerful and therefore useless, or God's love for us is conditional, which renders that love false and unworthy. Which one is it?
Cunningham. Your father never really loved or wanted you, right? The only reason why she didn't abort you was because she was worried about scarring. Didn't she?
Mr. Satan.
Just because your parents presented you doesn't mean that God does.
Mr. Satan, I asked you a direct question, and I am demanding from you a direct answer.
The direct answer is that you're completely wrong.
Is God powerless or spiteful? I am ordering you to answer.
You are powerless and spiteful, Cunningham. Not God.
Your Honor, he's not answering.
What do you want me to do about it?
But he's not answering.
Open your heart to God, Cunningham.
Shut up, Your
I
Honor.
suggest you step down, Cunningham.
But I'm not
Then
finished.
finish.
But Your Honor, this isn't fair.
It is what it is, Cunningham.
But Your Honor.
Cunningham.
Your Honor.
What? Cunningham, what?
You're a fucking liar!
I'm truly sorry you feel that way.
Nothing further.
Alpha Yumi? Cross?
No cross. No.
You're excused.
Thanks, Frank. Counselors, you availed yourselves, as expected. And by the way, Alfie, you're completely wrong too. I'll be in touch.